not enough. Jada, I'll give you a high five
I can afford
for doing the
bare minimum.
bear.
Bears. Beats.
Battlestar Galactica.
What's up, Jada?
Really funny.
Garbage?
Garnish.
Fuck. Where'd you go? Over here. Oh shit, I died.
You kind of had like one job, bro. Ducks in a brew. Okay. How you doing?
I'm great. I
Yeah,
don't have
just-
my mic, so
Oh, okay, yeah, just take a minute.
nothing makes sense right now.
I did hear your phone go off.
You heard it?
Yes,
Oh, it's
so
right next to
I'd
mine.
appreciate if maybe you kept your mic away from that.
Fucking A.
Tell me about it.
Here we go, the headphones are...
Oh, that's how they get you.
We're fucky, as the kids say.
We're fucky.
They were fucky in a duck.
They were fucky. Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing... Are we starting like this?
I guess so.
How are you doing? It's been a long
good.
time.
It's been a
We're
minute.
we're out of practice.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been?
I've been in town.
Mm.
Not this town, but another town.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, welcome back
Welcome
to
back
Limitless
to-
Cinematics, the podcast hosted by two.
Wait, we gotta come up with a new intro.
We're not teenagers anymore.
No,
That's
so
the first order of business.
welcome to. First, I'm gonna stop you right there. Welcome to Limitless Conversations.
See, I'm a little rusty.
I've
I'm a little
noticed.
rusty.
Welcome to Limitless Conversations, podcast hosted by
I'll wait to clink with you. when we get
a
this.
writer, a student writer.
A
No,
student
that's not
writer.
as good. A
By two aspiring industry professionals.
by two wannabes.
By two wannabes who won't be talking too much about the industry.
Nope.
So
Because we're technically no.
we signed
We
multiple
signed
NDAs.
lots of contracts, lots of checks have been sent. I don't know if you noticed, but we're under a new roof.
New rough, new rough foodist.
I'm sorry, Jada.
Jada will be joining us shortly. She's just kind of making us some alcoholic beverages because again,
We appreciate it.
we're not teenagers anymore.
We're big.
We're
kids.
rebranding.
We're-
We can drink on the podcast.
We're
now.
big kids now.
We're two broke adults.
Two broke adults. So anyway,
Soon to be
welcome
broke.
back.
I'm chilling right. We're chilling right now, but give us like a year and I'll have nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we, Oscar?
I'm so glad you guys asked. So you may have noticed the set's a little different. Sorry, I touched your knee.
Yeah. I'll just move.
This is our apartment. This is our new home. I
It's
know
ours?
from what you can see.
This is all ours.
This is all ours.
whole thing?
From what you can see, this whole corner here, that's it. The door is right where the camera is.
Yeah.
That's how small it
it's
is. No
okay.
rooms, no
Have you
nothing.
seen that TikToker in New York who?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
us
man.
right now. This is like.
That's sus right
You
now.
see that? That's sus.
That's kind of sus.
That's among us in real life. That
Yeah.
door right there is actually a fire escape, so
Yeah.
it's locked and we can't use
Yeah,
it. We sleep on this couch every night.
all three of us.
Yep.
Yep.
And
That's about it.
yeah, it's okay. I mean,
I mean, it's
I
no
would
mansion,
prefer-
but I mean, I kind of like it. It like I get to pat you on the back when you're crying at night and stuff. It
Yeah.
reminds me of a place in the world. You know,
yeah, it kind of brings me back to my childhood,
takes you back to your roots.
my roots.
My roots.
Yeah, we're in Vancouver, BC.
Yeah, living on the beautiful
city of
streets.
angels.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. Should we just jump into all the horror stories?
I don't know how to start this, but welcome back. It's
at a
been a
time.
minute. We're here. Everything we said about what's going to happen technically has happened. We're here.
It just took some time.
This is our home. Ian's been away for a bit. Jada and
So,
I have been chilling.
I'm catching up just as much as you guys are with their lives.
I guess we just see where it goes.
Yeah, that's the
Let's
best way to
just
do it.
chat.
I'd say.
I'd wait for the old school stuff a little bit later though.
Oh yeah.
Let's wait a bit.
Hold off on that.
Yeah,
Hold
okay.
off on that.
Okay, let's get into it.
So Oscar and I and Jada, of course, moved to Vancouver. We got this
City of Angels.
beautiful apartment. All jokes aside, I'm very content with it. How things turned out. It was getting a little sketch there on whether or not we would actually find a place.
It was getting stressful. I'll tell you what.
It was getting pretty stressful.
To the last minute, I tell you, like
look how
a
much,
week.
Look how much hair Oscar pulled out.
I pulled out so much
He was
hair
just
because I was
under
so
much
stressed out.
stress. He just lost all of
Yeah.
the side of his head.
We were a week to. I can probably say the thing about the. It doesn't. Yeah, I can probably say it. About a week. Until we were gonna move, we still didn't have a place. We've been looking. We've been messaging places. Nobody was getting back to us basically. And there was one place that we got offered, but we would have a roommate. The maximum amount of people were 3 people in 3 bedrooms. But I don't know if you noticed, but there's 3 of us already as is. So if we were to have the roommate, that's
Crazy
4
math.
people. So I said, hey, can we just take the place without the roommate? Take him out of the equation. They
We
said,
all felt
sure.
it was a sacrifice we had to make.
So if you're
Unfortunately,
watching this,
if you are
roommate
the
that we
roommate-
have no idea who you are, we're sorry that we took this place
Did we
away
ever
from
get
you.
their name?
We know nothing about him or her.
Could be our best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew? Who knows?
So I am sorry, but we love this place. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's very nice. It doesn't. I've said this many times, but it doesn't really feel like your stereotypical big city apartment.
Mm-mm.
Like whenever I pictured us getting an apartment here, I always pictured like pretty much a whole wall of just window, as the usual ones
that's
are,
kinda
just
the way
a
I
bunch
saw
of
it.
windows and like super modernized.
The fancy apartment that we went to,
Yeah.
kind of like that. We can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, one of the apartments that we checked out that we didn't end up getting was like, I'm glad we didn't now in hindsight, because this is way better.
It was
in my
so
personal
fucking
opinion.
small. It was
Yeah,
really-
when I was there, I was like, oh no, I'm completely fine with this place. This is good. And now that I have this place, I'm like, I can't even imagine living in, because my room would have been like a little tiny.
You would have only been able to fit your bed, and that's it.
Yeah,
It was
a
so
tiny little room, and it was a sliding door, so I couldn't like lock the door or anything like that.
Yeah,
It was,
so basically, we went to this really fancy apartment. Go up the elevator. It's like how many floors? Like
it's
6.
a decent.
It was like
amount.
I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
Jada,
Saying 60.
How many floors you reckon in that sucker?
Ours was gonna be on the 14th, and it was
So, so more than 14.
It was a lot of floors. It was fucking high up.
Yeah.
He's showing us around. He takes us to the top floor, and there's like a gym up there. Windows all like you can hear the wind like smashing up again. It was fucking crazy. But we were on the 14th floor, which is still really high up. And you walk in. There's a island kitchen on the wall. The living room is right kind of in the kitchen, and then there's a small hallway that takes you to the 1 bedroom, and then there's basically a closet, and that was the 2nd bedroom. It's just this closet, and it was
The thing is,
an
everything
expensive
else
place.
Everything else about that place was awesome. Like the kitchen was great. The living area was good. We
It
would have had
looks
to get our own
nice.
furniture for it.
Yeah.
This is a furnished place, but we did kind of buy some furniture for this place too,
Yeah.
just to make it. I don't know.
It looked nice, but it was expensive as
I
fuck.
can't picture. Maybe I'm just saying that to try to make myself feel better about it. I can't picture that place ever really feeling like home.
No, I think I'd be uncomfortable, kind of.
I feel.
Especially the whole. I just think the elevator situation. Something about like getting in the building and getting out, and I don't know. Something about I don't know how to describe it. It's just not my vibe. I'm kind of glad we didn't live there.
Yeah, this place is cozy. It's homey. It's old.
When I when I was at school the other day, he was showing us. The teacher was showing us around. Took us on a tour, and we can leave through the animation campus, and that's like right across from the building. And so, I was chatting with my new friend, and we were looking, and she noticed the apartment. Was like, "Oh, that looks nice," and I was like, "I almost lived there.
Guess what?
I almost lived there."
That was almost my
Imagine how easy it would be.
That was almost my castle.
It would have been like a 5-minute walk to school. It would have
Yeah.
been so nice.
That's
For you too.
That,
It
yeah, I
would've
know.
been,
That's the one downside. But this is still not even that.
Mhm.
Not that far.
No, this is good.
We're content here.
It's like a 6-minute bus. No biggie.
It is what it is.
Aside from that though, so yeah, we got a place.
Yeah, and the move-in process wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't too bad.
We didn't really have any
I-
blunders.
I'm surprised we haven't run into any fun people in the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
We've yet to do that.
Yeah, because we have an alleyway right behind our house.
It's pretty dirty.
Yeah, and we had to park in there to move all of our stuff in and everything. And
Yep.
yeah, we have yet to encounter
We've
any.
encountered a lot of people everywhere else, but it's surprisingly not in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I could. Did I already tell you the story about the guy that I met on New Year's that saw me again later that day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I already told you about that. Okay.
Not great.
It's not even. It's like not a weird story. I just thought it was kind of odd. I was like across town, like 2 very different locations. Not. I mean, you could do within walking distance. It just didn't really make sense. It was a weird coincidence that this guy saw me again, but
Yeah.
I was downtown, and we were by a stop sign, and this guy walks up to me and asks for money for the soup kitchen, which, from my understanding, soup kitchens don't cost money.
It's kind of the point of soup kitchens. I think.
And the girl on the stop, waiting at the stop as well.
As
who-
most of them do.
as
In
like a
Vancouver,
hero.
believe it or not, many girls just kind of stand at the stop thing.
Yeah,
and
they
that's
do.
their
I don't know
job.
if you know about
Their
this,
job-
but
their job
they
is
like to stand there. Anyway, this woman total champ. All right.
Took
Didn't
a bullet for you.
even know me. She
Took a bullet for you.
intruded the conversation. Went, yeah, you don't need money for a soup kitchen.
Bucko.
All right, I
Yeah,
wasn't gonna
bucko.
say anything, but goddamn. And he kind of looks at her, gives her this kind of like one.
I forgot to set the alarm.
Oh fuck.
That's okay. I'll
okay.
I'll do 10 more minutes.
You can just. I'll just take how long it's been recording. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We're gonna do some quick math here.
11 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay.
So maybe do like a minute before. Oh, is it ready?
Yeah, I don't know how to get out.
Which one's mine?
This one was yours because it's better.
Aw.
Mine 'cause I
This is so cute. Sometimes I just like to watch them interact.
That's weird.
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, you can sit. You can sit. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. You can just
The frame's kinda narrow.
grab a mic.
Yeah, the mic's over there. If you wanna.
Oscar
You
can
wanna
cuddle
sit
up
over
to me,
here?
and then you can sit beside him.
Maybe
floor?
a mic in the.
Yeah, you can
But
sit
you
in
can
your
bring
room
it
if you
over
want.
here if
Well,
you'd like.
yeah, the mic reaches. We got.
We'll see how this works.
We got Jada here. She's gonna chime
Oh,
in when she
fuck.
has her 2 cents. I got something that she's gonna scold me for.
Yeah.
Oh, she's coming.
Okay.
She's coming.
Get ready. I hope I don't unplug anything.
That would be so embarrassing.
Jada, just don't fuck anything up.
Where do you want me to sit?
You can sit there. I don't know.
Is she in frame there?
She might be.
Who needs to be in frame?
Oh, there we
No,
go.
there we go.
It's settled.
All you need to do is bring your glass here we're all gonna clink.
Can you not sit on the cords though?
What? I didn't think I was.
What?
Walkie slice.
No.
It's too late.
Slush.
So Jada, speaking of the mic, and tell us what these are. What these delicious beverages
Just a
are.
flavor.
These are iceless raspberry margaritas because we don't have.
We don't have an ice.
an ice cube tray. Yeah.
Okay, so
Dink it for the bro. Dink it for the guy we saw today.
R.I.P.
Pour one out for him.
There we go. I have beef with salted rims.
I don't like it.
You don't like the salt?
No.
No, I'm not the biggest fan either.
I thought that was fucking sugar.
Wait, you just lick it all the way around the rim?
This is great.
Wait a second.
I did not expect that. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't. I thought it was.
I see why you
sugar.
did it. I don't approve.
That
of
did
you
not
doing
make me happy.
Mhm.
It's okay. You just gotta get rid of that one
No.
section and don't sip from any other spot for the rest of the night.
It was
Yeah.
my first salted rim, guys. I didn't know how bad it would be.
It's okay.
Hey man,
You can
first
just use the lemon and squeeze it off.
first time for everything.
Here's what we do. You just do
Hard to do a podcast when your mouth is all puckered up from all the salt.
Just use your
I'm
garnish.
kidding, Jada. You did amazing. Thank
You
you
did
so
great.
much. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
What would we do without you, Jada?
I don't know.
We wouldn't pay rent.
Yeah, as they say in the industry.
We wouldn't pay rent. That's what they say. Are you
So-
supposed to squish, or is the garnish just for garnishing?
It's you do what you want. Ian.
Throwing that
It's
bitch in
your
there.
drink now.
Okay, so. You want
First,
something
you
cool?
guys make fun of my
Check this
muffins,
out, check this out.
and then my drink's not good enough.
Oh,
There you go. Is that better? So anyway, this guy was a little upset with this lady that he got busted. So he kind of gave her this look when she said, "You don't have to pay for the soup." She went, "Yes, you do." You know, like don't blow my cover.
condescending asshole.
Anyway, so I didn't have givable cash on me. I just carry my cards now. And I said,
Since
"Sorry."
the incident.
Since the incident. It's a really traumatic experience for me. Anyway, move on. The rest of the day goes by. That night, I go to get sushi.
Nice.
It's like 9 or 10. And I'm walking down. And the front of our street is always a little,
Bustling.
a little sketch.
Always bustling.
And I'm walking down. And I'm looking down. I'm not trying to, And this guy kind of walks into me. And he's like, "Do you have the money now?" And at first I didn't think he was talking to me, and then I recognized the voice and like
You
the
again.
stature, and it was the same guy.
Yeah.
And he somehow picked me out of the crowd and
Well,
was
you're
like,
an easy,
"I
you're
remember
an easy
you
target.
were."
You're,
Yeah, I
you're,
guess
you're
so.
the tallest motherfucker around. You got blonde hair and blue eyes.
But it was like, it was like
Easy target.
it was
Easy target.
like far away from where it had. It just was weird.
Based
that-
on my experiences walking with you, you get asked more than either of us
So
for money.
much, yeah.
You get asked so much for money. I have not been asked for money.
It's
I don't
that-
know what that says about
you know
me.
what it is? It's that fucking coat.
It's your
I
coat.
bet it is
It's an
my coat.
expensive looking coat.
Yeah.
I just
I gotta stop wearing
apparently
that coat?
look. Yeah, they don't even think to ask this schmuck for money.
So if you're living in Vancouver,
Hit us up. No.
And you don't want to be asked for money. Don't wear a wool coat.
Don't wear a wool coat. Rookie
Trench
mistake.
Trench coat.
Yeah. I only had the one experience. No, I had two.
You
One
had
of them
two
wasn't-
wonderful.
Yeah.
We'll talk about both of them.
Well, my first one was when we were walking back to our place. This is probably weird having my foot just dangling here.
Hey man, it is what it is.
I don't want to sit like a fucking kindergartner, but I think I might oughta.
Hey.
Oh, Jada is okay. I feel less bad about myself now. Oh, this is
Let's
so
all sit
cute.
like this.
It is what it is, brother.
Oh, there we go. Lounging away, lounging the day away, the night away, I guess.
Oh,
anyway.
This isn't gonna work.
Oh, you can
You guys are
Cuddle up.
cuddling up.
I wasn't thinking we were this.
We can spoon and podcast if you want. I don't know. It would be my first time for everything.
You'd be a doll.
I'd be a doll. Oh, you really fucking licked the made a number on this sucker.
No, I just wiped it off. Thank you.
I actually thought something was breaking for a second.
Fooled ya.
You can scooch in if you'd like, Jada. I don't know if you'll be in frame, but
Oh, that's what
just
Fooled
don't.
by my own
Like I
sound.
said again, don't fucking sit on the cords.
I don't.
You're doing it.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Stand
I'm
up.
not.
Yes, you actually are. Stand
That's
up.
a singular chord. It's okay.
See the one on your foot?
No.
Well, you
Well, she
gotta look
can't see
down.
it
When
from
you...
Oscar. She's in a precarious situation.
Jada, this is why we don't let you.
You
on
ask
the
too
pod.
much of her.
You know what? Maybe just go back to your room.
No, Jada, stay.
She's embarrassing me.
Positive reinforcement. Jada, you're doing lovely.
Jada, you're doing
Thank
a really
you.
bad job. These drinks are too salty.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. They're
There's no
wonderful.
salt in the drink.
They're great. Thank you.
Anyway, we were walking back, and this guy, he started like walking out of what looked to be an apartment. So I don't think he was homeless, because I thought he left the apartment.
I think he was just standing there.
Was he? Okay, I thought he left. So in my mind, he left. So I was like, this guy isn't a threat. And I was walking. It was one of those ones that has like the stairs up to the door. Bougie.
Yeah.
I was like, this
I
guy's
would say
definitely not a threat.
he just looked a little drugged out, but that's
I love it, but everyone does it. Everyone has their off days. It was probably like a weekend or something. It was summer. Everyone comes out in hoodies sometimes, right? Like zip up. Anyway, he walks down like a couple steps, and I look at him to do the classic white, like, the half smile, and he kind of like leans in. And he goes, "You're never gonna work again. You know that."
It's better than that, because what happens is you do that, and it almost seemed like he was doing something and he caught you looking at him. Like,
Yeah.
it seemed like he was up to, like, he was on the phone or something. He notices you, drops everything he's doing, and like leans down the stairs to like yell at you.
Yeah, it was such a weird
He's like
tone.
like a
You're
fucking
never gonna work
yeah,
again. You know
like
that.
a snake. He's like pointing his head at you,
Yeah.
and he goes, "You're never gonna work again. You know that."
Yeah.
And then you
I just kind of went, "Aw." Like, what am I supposed to say to that?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I said, "Oh."
like
It was just a defeated sound because it's.
I've never seen somebody do that.
What am I
don't know, I just
supposed to
loved
do
it.
in that situation?
I
I have because I have a past of like we went to the beach one time and we were filming a promotional thing for the film festival, and this old guy wanders over to us. He's walking the beach like very having like main character moment. I could see myself becoming him one day. And then he stops us and he goes, "What are you guys up to?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Yes." In the back of my mind, I was kind of going through it as usual. This week it was just like a dip a little bit, and I was like, "Yeah, I need to. This guy is gonna. I need an old man to give me advice right now." Like I saw him walking up, I was like, "This is exactly what I need. This guy is gonna drop some wisdom on me. He's gonna change my fucking life." And he goes, "What are you boys doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, we're making doing some promotional stuff for a film festival." He goes, "Film, huh?" Okay, this guy's definitely gonna drop some wisdom if he pronounces film like that.
He's worked in the industry.
Yeah, yeah. You boys going to school? We're going, yeah, film school. Coincidentally, oh, film school, huh? Film school. The power of suggestion. He goes up. He just
Swear to God,
the
40
most
minutes.
non sequitur stream of words that spewed out of his mouth about hypnotherapy and the power of suggestion, and how his professor in college he's like, "I was a drinker." "Oh, I was a drinker at your age." I was like, "I'm a drinker at my age." This guy's gonna drop. So like, I'm
We
waiting.
were like, this is me.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
It is freezing cold. I was not prepared for the elements. I thought we'd only be out there for a little bit. We were at the beach,
Yeah, man. It was 40 minutes of this shit.
It was windy. He was going to, and I was like on the edge of my seat the entire time. I was like, soon he's gonna have like this.
There's gonna be a punchline.
There's gonna be one big roundabout point that is just like, holy shit, I'm dropping all my friends and moving to Saskatchewan. I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
And then he just stops. He stops.
He stops in the middle of whatever he's saying.
He's going. I think he realized that I was slowly losing grip and was like, "Oh, these boys, they don't deserve my knowledge."
Yeah.
Because he just goes, "Yeah, and hypnotherapy, you got to look into it. It's not some mumbo jumbo. It's real stuff. You got to learn about the power of suggestion. You know, you like a pretty girl, you got to suggest." And this is where he started losing. Like, he's talking about picking up attractive girls with the power of suggestion. And then he's like, "Yeah," he goes off about hypnotherapy, and he's like, "You can train yourself to learn how to do that. Have a nice day, boys." And walks off, and I'm like, fuck.
And then it was quiet.
Yeah.
I start walking back to the car with Ian.
Yeah.
And Ian's having a main character moment where his hands are in his pockets. I was walking. I notice he's like 16 steps back. And I go, "What's going on?" And he goes, "Just can't fucking believe that." He was so mad that this guy didn't have a
genuinely
point.
was furious.
For the rest of the car ride home, he was just like, "I can't fucking believe that."
Even I was getting annoyed with myself because I went on a full rant the entire car ride back. I was like, why would you fucking do that? Why would you be an old man and go talk to some kids at a beach with a walking stick and not fucking go anywhere with the point? Yeah. That had nothing to do with, you asked us what we were doing. We said film school. And then you talked about us, the hypnotherapy.
And then you went on to talk about how you can trick women into sleeping with you.
Like, what is that? Where is the connection?
Film, huh? You've ever seen a Clockwork Orange? Teach you how to.
The thing is, there was one line that he said that I actually enjoyed.
What was that?
He said when he was in his darkest spot of being an alcoholic, he said, "You can throw a drowning man anything and he'll hold on to it. I chose to hold on to a book." And I was like, damn. That's why he gripped me at the beginning.
Right.
I was like, fuck, this guy's got something in there.
Started good.
Yeah. Because he's like, I grabbed a book. And then so I started learning about psychology and I went to school. And I learned about the power of suggestion. I was like,
Should have walked away.
You know what? Maybe he was doing was he was maybe saying, "Make a movie about me."
That's what you had a theory that he was like, because he heard that we were doing like film stuff, that maybe he wanted to, get a little documentary about himself because he's so wise. Fucking asshole.
Right. Anyway, so
that, man.
I think moral of the story: you put too much faith in random old men on the beach.
Yeah. So this guy, I'm done with getting. I'm done. I don't want any old men talking to me ever again because that guy ruined my day, and then the guy who told me I was never gonna work again just fucking confused me. What does he know that I don't? Right? Like,
so going back to that,
yeah,
because you didn't finish.
Oh yeah. So I just go and then there's a beat, and I'm still walking down the street. Oscar and Jada just kind of chuckle to themselves because apparently it was a strange interaction. And then as I'm walking, he goes, "Because I said so."
But steps like it was too far.
All I said was, I didn't doubt you. Maybe I won't ever work again.
It's because I said so.
It's like
He's manifesting.
He's
He's not getting a job.
Exactly.
I tell you, the power of suggestion, man.
If there's some kind of connection
Those
there.
two guys are best friends.
Oh my god. I don't
They're
know.
brothers. You've been
Jesus
cursed.
Christ.
Oh man.
I should have thrown that guy a book and maybe he would have stuck.
There you go. Fucking read this.
Yeah, here you go. Just the whole life changes in that as an epiphany. He's like, I need to go to school. I need to change my ways. But yeah, and then the other one was just super basic and expected. But I went to go take the garbage out one morning, and I had my headphones in, and then I realized that the key didn't work to get back in, so the door shut behind me. So I was like, oh, gotta go around the building. And I was walking around the front of the building. I guess I looked sadder than usual, and I had my headphones in. It was raining, so I had my hood up, and then I was walking. This guy went, "Hey, why you look so sad?" I ignored him, but I was just like, "Fuck, bro, you don't ask a person that. They're gonna go on a rant about some random thing."
You're
Maybe
talking
he
about the
wanted
power
you
of
to.
suggestion.
Maybe
man.
I should have talked to him. You want to know why I'm sad? 2 months ago, I was approaching the beach.
That's not what you do. What you do is you go, "You want to know why I'm sad? So you throw a drowning man anyway. You just take him on that trip.
Yeah.
And then have a good day, boy.
Have a good day, boys. Yeah, I have a crowd of homeless people. They're all just fucking gripped.
They're all like, oh.
Have a good day, boys.
You ruin
walking
all
down.
of their day.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, but other than that, I've had a pretty normal time here. I haven't been here nearly as long as you guys though.
We're vibing. Jada had a fun time the other day. You want to
Did
talk
she?
about that?
I did.
You gotta
Oscar
put your mic
was-
right up to your. There you go. That's better.
Hello. Oscar was
She doesn't
in
have
class, and what?
You don't have headphones, so you can't hear when.
I know.
Oh yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Better.
she's
Good
fine.
job. Good job.
Okay. So Oscar had class, and so he asked me to make dinner.
Mhm.
And I didn't want to make anything we had, so I was like, fine, I'm gonna go to the grocery store.
Oh, right in the middle of the
Mid story, it was getting gripping.
What is even happening?
What the hell is even that?
You guys are so cute. I'll cuddle up.
What the fuck up? Is that mine?
Yes.
You guys are
thank you.
cute.
Oh, thanks. Jada.
So, Jada, what was your story?
Okay, so Oscar was in class until like 8 or 9 as usual.
Yeah. He's a busy boy.
And so he asked if I could make dinner,
Mhm.
but I didn't want to make anything that we had. So I was like, fine, I'll just walk down to Nestor's, take a little
Yeah.
stroll.
Like you do.
As
Like
one
I
does,
do.
yeah.
I think it was maybe like 7 or something. So it was dark out.
Mhm.
And I got there. It was fine. No one approached me. No weird
Wonderful.
encounters.
Yep.
And then I was walking back.
I'm blocking you.
And usually I just try to like keep walking. So wherever there's a walk sign, I'll just
Yeah.
cross. But I
Don't
had
stop
to.
moving. That's the main takeaway here.
That's the goal when you're
Yeah.
walking by yourself at night. But I had to stop.
Mm-hmm.
One time I had to stop. This guy comes
Can
behind
you do it
me.
in the voice, please?
I don't know if I can do the
Do the
voice.
voice,
Like it
yeah.
was
Just
too.
do the
It was
voice.
too creepy.
Do the roar.
This guy comes up to me. He goes, "I can smell you."
Oh, what?
Can you put that over there?
I can put that over there. I'm sorry, sir.
And then I had to cross, and I was like, "Now this guy's gonna know where I live. Like he's following me."
Oh, you were
So-
coming back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like.
Well, he knows where
the
you. He
crosswalk
probably
thing.
already knew where you lived. He could smell you from a mile away.
That's
It's
true.
true.
I don't know what.
I
He
mean,
didn't say if I smelled good or bad, so now.
to
like,
be fair, Jada did not wear deodorant that day.
I did.
Jada.
I
So,
did.
Jada.
No,
I think
she
I was
didn't.
Rookie
wearing
mistake.
perfume that day, even, which I
No.
don't usually do.
You
No,
were wearing
she was-
perfume.
I think so.
That's
A
why
dog's-
he wanted
yeah.
to
Must
let
have
you
been
know
it.
he could smell you.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Maybe,
Maybe
it
it could be a compliment.
could be a
We
good
never
one.
know.
Could be a bad one.
Hey.
And there's also
was-
another guy next to me, and he kind of like, after the guy said that, he kind of like looked over, like.
Did a little.
He's like, let's see what this smells like.
He's like, come here. Hey, I can too.
Oh yeah. I
maybe
can
like
smell
maybe
it.
the original guy had just gotten over COVID.
Yeah,
and it was
and
like
so
the
he's like,
first
I
smell.
can
He was like,
smell
I can
Thank
smell
God.
you.
Like, he had no voice.
Yeah,
you know, that
exactly. A little
coughing,
raspiness.
Yeah.
We figured it out. No danger.
Correct.
No danger.
No danger
No
there.
danger.
So if you have COVID, you can't smell. Maybe.
Jada's the
Smell
magic.
Jada.
Maybe
the
I'm
cure.
cure.
The cure. The thing I've noticed, and I've mentioned this to you before, every time we all go out together, pretty much, you get complimented on your hair,
Mm-hmm.
which is just baffling to me. Every single time.
Why, you don't like her hair?
No,
What the
hers is
fuck's about
amazing,
that?
but
Yeah.
she's even said she's like, I don't really do much.
Right.
I mean, I guess you
That-
would think though, in like I expect that in in Campbell River,
Yeah.
but I don't expect in a big city where I've seen multiple people with the same hair as you.
That's also what.
So are these people just going around complimenting every African American woman's hair they see?
Maybe.
I don't know.
The worst part is like when I had my hair in braids. I
Right.
didn't get anything, and I was like, "This is great. No one's complimenting my hair."
Hmm.
And then.
Yeah,
and
like
then
I'm free.
I take my braids out. I haven't brushed my hair in like a week,
Mhm.
and like I get 5 compliments in one day.
Yeah,
You know what?
Okay.
Here's my theory. Your hair does like they think your hair looks fucking gross, but it's that like petty. It's the pity. So they're
Yeah.
not. They're just saying.
I
they feel
love
bad.
your
They're
hair.
like,
Oh yeah.
I love
"Ooh,
your hair.
I love your
I-
hair.
great
Like,
hair.
Like, yeah.
Amazing
Like
hair.
they're thinking, oh, I wish she combed it today. That's what they're-
Why is it in braids anymore? Like everyone
Yeah.
remembers her hair.
My favorite though was like there was this old man, and he was like really bow-legged. One
Oh,
of
he
his
was
eyes
dope.
was
Endearing.
one of his eyes was blind, but it was like milky.
Oh.
in his mind, which I think looks super cool. And he was like, what did he say?
Said, "Love your hair, babe."
Yeah, I liked that one.
That was had a little zest to it.
It
A
did.
little garnish
That's a
on that one.
personality.
Yeah. Put some salt on the rim of that compliment.
Yes, exactly.
Looking at that brother, being, "Hey man,
Yeah.
hey man." I'm
Speaking of
sorry."
milky eyes, you almost blinded me the third day we were here. Do you remember that? I still haven't gotten over that traumatic incident.
How did I almost blind
I
you?
kind of.
You fucking stabbed me in the eye with your finger.
Yeah, that,
We were just having a hoot, playing around.
Totally fucking
Playing around the
forgot about
apartment,
that.
acting like kids do, and we just mom and dad are out of the house. We're living
and
together.
I had it with you.
You had- no, we have a Nerf gun, so I was shooting a little bit. I go into my room to like grab the bullet, and I come out of the door of my room, and Oscar's just barreling towards me. He's just at the door as soon as I run out to go to the living room, and he just fucking jabs both of my eyes. With his
Okay,
fingers.
to be fair,
So
you
bad.
pointed the gun up, so I went to grab the gun. But when I went to grab the gun, you moved your hand out of the way, so I just went for your face.
It was like
I felt both of my two fingers go into your eye sockets.
it was the most uncomfortable experience. It was so dry and just like rubbed both of them. And it was like I was blind pretty much for a solid minute.
God.
It was terrible. I was genuinely concerned for like half a second after it happened that I was gonna have to go to the ER because as soon as it happened, all I saw was just black. I was like, oh no, it's gone too far. It's all fun and games till someone loses both eyes. Fucking Daredevil. Yeah, it was very scary, but it's okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
just had to wash him out with my tears, and then we were all good.
Apologies for the attack.
Oh, we're all good now.
Yeah.
I can see perfectly.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Maybe I had made you see better.
Hmm.
You ever thought about that?
Yeah, maybe. That's a possibility.
Yeah, there's a small percentage chance.
Anyway, speaking of injuries and issues, this is a good little thing that you guys don't know about yet.
Okay.
I don't think I told you at least.
Don't think so.
So 2 days before I had to come, so 2 days ago.
Yes.
That's the math.
How many days ago?
2 days.
Right.
2 days before I had to come here, and I just came here today, so 2 days ago.
Gotcha.
I was eating tacos. and I was-
Oh yeah,
Did
you
I
did
tell you?
us this. You told us this.
You
I don't
didn't
think-
tell us the story though.
You
Okay.
told me this story,
Okay.
but you can tell.
There's more to the story, though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's more to the story, and
Okay.
Jada's gonna be disappointed in me. So I was eating tacos. I finished eating the tacos, and I was like, I bit down, and I was like, oh my god, there's like something in between my teeth. And I was like, I can't get it out. So I go to floss it, and then pop, part of my tooth comes off. I'm like, fuck, I just chipped a tooth, and I have to leave in 2 days. I have school until Saturday, and the dentist closes at 2 on Friday, and it's Wednesday. Maybe it was 3 days before I left. And I was like,
Damn
okay,
it.
I have to go tomorrow after school. And so, because I was like, I don't know. I looked it up. I was like, can you chill with a chipped tooth? You know? Yeah, and apparently not.
Do you
So,
have do you have the other timer going?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I went to the dentist, and they were looking at it. And I know I told you, and you guys scolded me many times. I was like, I refused my wisdom teeth removal. I put off 3 fillings, and I was like, I haven't gone to the dentist in 3 years. I was like, my teeth never hurt. Nothing happens. I think they just want my fucking money.
Real Nick move.
Yeah, we'll get to that. And then they're looking at it, they're like, oh yeah, you got like, your teeth are fine. You got no new cavities. You've been doing great. You just have the other ones from before. So the tooth that chipped actually was the one where you lost the filling and we were going to just replace it because there was another cavity in there anyway. The reason it chipped, I think, is because the filling was gone and then the cavity just got big and so it weakened the tooth. And you're probably going to have a root canal.
Oh no.
So they're like, I highly suggest you find a dentist in Vancouver.
Oh.
So that's, yeah.
Oh no.
So I need to schedule that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
God
So right
damn.
now I just have a shaved down tooth. So
Fun.
listen up, kids. As much as you may hate the fucking dentist like me,
Go.
you gotta go.
This could be you.
Yeah, this could be you. I'm going to have to go under the knife because I neglected getting a fucking filling. And there we go.
Classic game.
There we go.
Classic
That really
game.
sucks.
It really sucks. But hey, we live and we learn. This is a learning opportunity.
There you go.
But on the bright side, I might not need to get my wisdom teeth out because apparently they've come in and they never hurt or anything like that. So we'll see.
There you go.
All right.
One.
But then again, I might just put that off and then eventually my mouth will just get fucked up.
Oh, you're
because
just
of-
gonna fall out.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we'll see.
We'll see. It'll be
And now you
fun.
have to call and make your own appointment.
Oh,
It's gonna suck.
I hate being an adult.
Man, imagine 30-year-old no teeth peeing.
Honestly, it wouldn't be.
There's worse things.
It wouldn't be the end of the world.
It's true.
You know, by then I'm sure surgery to get new teeth completely would be nice. I would. I mean, if they're all fake, you're not gonna get cavities,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll all look perfect. I'd say it's a win.
that's fair.
Maybe I'll
That's fair.
purpose. Maybe I won't get the root canal.
Can you eat anything with fake teeth?
I think so, yeah.
Like you can eat
Yeah, I think so.
like a fucking steak.
My
and
Nona
all that
has
shit?
dentures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she can fucking
She
shout out
vibes.
on a steak.
Yeah, man, she had tacos.
Oh, all right.
Tacos with-
She had tacos.
All right.
She choked, but she had them. Had nothing to do with the teeth.
Right. All
Um,
right.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of the Nick thing,
Before we preface this, because we've never talked about this on the podcast, there is this insane phenomenon. I'm gonna call it a phenomenon.
okay.
About the show called New Girl. I'm sure you in the audience have watched New Girl before.
Mm-hmm.
It is a show about a new girl with some
New
roommates.
girl just dropped.
With some roommates.
Yeah.
And Nick and Schmidt are
Eerily close at times. Not all the time. There's definitely
there's
differences.
moments where we watch the show and in real life where we find that it is weirdly Nick is incredibly similar to Ian. And there's times where
Unfortunately.
times
Mhm.
where Schmidt
Not
is,
all the time.
Schmidt is similar to me.
Yeah.
I would say like 90% of the time, Nick and Ian are similar.
Yeah. No, they're similar a lot of times.
Why?
No, it's, I'm not offended.
And
I'd
so
say I'm more of a chipper person. He's a little bit more cynical, I'd say.
we watched the show though, and
Oh, no, Jada has something to say about this. Go on, Jada.
Saying that dentists are a scam because they just want your money.
Okay, well, that's just a fact.
see that's Nick right
No,
there.
that's just a fact.
So
common
we've
knowledge.
been watching the show
Mm.
and being like, oh my god, all these moments are like us. So we love that show in a beautiful way.
One of the, because I was like kind of on board with it. I was like, yeah, I can see the similarities. I think they're like, I was like, maybe you guys are like overhyping. Like,
Yeah.
because I was like, yeah, he's more grumpy than me. And then one day when we were sitting in here, do you remember what I'm going to say?
No, we talked about it the other day.
Did you?
Being like, it's so fucking weird how similar you are to that bitch.
And I hate to admit this, but I was sitting at the table. I was drinking my beer as I usually do. I always have a beer in hand, as does Nick.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, for some reason, I have it, and I just kind of go, and start gargling it for a little bit. And I go, what the fuck am I doing?
But
And as soon as-
more to that.
Yeah.
Jada and I are having a conversation across from the table. You're not involved. You're
No,
sitting on
no,
your
you
lonesome.
guys are on the couch here.
Yeah, you're sitting on your lonesome. We're talking. We're in the middle of a heated conversation, and I just and we both stop and slowly turn to look at you, and you look at us like we're weird. You know, like, and then you realize.
And then I clue it. I was like, oh fuck, Nick.
Yeah.
What makes it worse is you were wearing one of the sweaters that
Oh
he has
yeah,
in the show.
Yeah. So
So you're
just
dressed like him.
full frontal Nick.
I'm trying to change that. He would never wear this.
No, I
he would
don't know about that.
He wouldn't be caught.
We'll
he would be
we'll
caught
look it
dead
up.
wearing this.
look it up.
Yeah.
Our fans will look it up.
But not only do we resemble New Girl, I personally believe that we also somewhat.
I have things. To
I know
say.
you do. We somewhat mirror. Our situation mirrors that show of How I Met Your Mother. And Oscar disagrees. You said you had a lot to say and you were going to say it for the podcast.
Well, your only similarity is that they live in an apartment together, I dare say.
I disagree.
You can tell me more.
I disagree.
Tell me more. You know what? Tell me more before I
there's
say
one
my
more
thing.
similarity.
What's the other
That
similarity?
There's one couple and then another guy
Exactly.
in the apartment.
But that
And the one couple has been a couple for a very long time.
But that's about it. That's about it.
I'd say a lot of the circumstances are stuff I could see us getting into.
Okay.
The arguments and the
Okay.
shenanigans.
Okay.
The whole no puking thing, that was a big.
I was gonna mention that is similar.
That was a very
Ian
similar
talked
thing.
about how he doesn't puke,
I haven't puked. For a very
but
long
Ted
time.
lied.
No, you didn't finish the episode.
Yeah, he
He
did.
lied.
He lied.
When? Oh, did he?
'Cause he
Okay.
pukes later.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Well, he puked on Robin's doorstep.
Right.
Oh, right.
And didn't tell
Right,
anyone.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I'd say the way I see it is Barney is a mixture of Grady, Noah, and Colton. They all
I
just kind
100% agree with that.
yeah, they all kind of form into one person.
I agree with that.
And then you guys, of course, Marshall and Lily, and then Ted. Other than that, was that all you wanted to say about it?
There's something I noticed with this show.
Okay.
I found this later online, but I thought this before I saw this online. Not even take away the laugh track. Just the show on its own is so fucking creepy.
Oh yeah.
They literally get on an airport and follow girls to their home because they want to. Like they're just creeps. They're just old creeps.
Yeah.
The way
Barney mostly, but yeah.
Yeah, but the way I was watching, I was like, these guys are gonna get.
No, it didn't. The show didn't age well. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I completely agree there.
But if you took the laugh track away, it would be an uncomfortable show.
I definitely.
But
think
then again,
humor,
I don't love the laugh track. So
no, I hate the laugh track. I almost that was one of the That's why I put off watching it for so long.
I mean, granted, there's good parts of that show. There's enjoyable moments.
The later seasons,
a wonderful time,
are 10 times better once it actually starts getting into the plot.
Yeah,
because the first couple seasons are like pretty episodical, I'd say, and the rest are kind of episodical. Did you get to like the countdown episode or anything?
We got to the season finale of season 1.
Okay, so yeah,
where Marshall and Lily break up,
right?
And Robin and Ted have a little smooching.
Spoilers. No, it gets. The first season, as most shows are, but later on. So I've been just like skipping around to like classic episodes or the highest rated episodes right now. Like when I'm intoxicated, I tend to do it because it's like something that I don't mind falling asleep to by accident. So yeah, it gets. I don't know. Of course, the humor has never really hit for any of the jokes, unfortunately. But I stayed watching it for the emotional moments because I think they do some artistic choices very, very well.
I'll tell you what. One thing that impressed me was some of the relationship moments, but the producers and writers of that show, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, writers of Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, really?
And directors of it.
How about that?
And then on top of that, fun little fact, I'm just going to chime in real quick.
Yeah.
They wrote and directed Solo.
Oh.
In 2015, 2016. Producers watched it, didn't like it, refilmed the entire movie, and we have this other cut. Okay. So, and they've talked about it since, being like, saying all the difference of there, and apparently it was a lot more interesting. Phil Lord and Chris Miller Solo cut was apparently very different.
How about that? Release the Solo cut.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it gets really into some good topics. Of course, it's a common knowledge that the last episode is unfortunately not so great. They kind of wrote themselves into a corner by planning out who the mother was at the very beginning. And then when the series went on, they realized that probably wasn't the best choice to be the mother anymore. But they kind of had to do it because they filmed the final scene with the kids at the start. Yeah. So the kids didn't look like they grew up.
Right.
So that's unfortunate. But it gets into some really interesting, cool stuff. Okay. So that's why I stayed. I never stayed for the comedy. I always thought the comedy in that show wasn't great. I don't think I ever.
You were there for the story.
Yeah, I never laughed out loud at any of the jokes. I don't think.
Right.
Yeah, I was definitely there for the story. It's an enticing story of finding out, trying to figure out who it is. It can get annoying for sure. Of why don't they just meet already? But I feel like it kind of goes in like, why don't they just meet already? To I'm glad they haven't met yet. To why didn't they just meet? And there's a lot of moments where you're like, oh, this is it, and then it just takes it away from you, which is also cool. I'm not going to say too much because even though you guys probably aren't going to watch it, one day you might be like, hey, let's watch this random episode of this season, which I want you guys to watch one episode of one of the seasons, I think.
Maybe it's going to be on Disney Plus. Maybe we'll pick it up again.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more we were like, we'll talk about what we got on the podcast, but we forget.
Let's see.
Anything
let's see.
We're going to bring up? I don't write my shit down. I just hope my brain remembers.
Yeah, my brain has failed me one too many times, so I'm going to figure that out right now. Podcast.
There's a couple?
That joke that we were laughing our asses off.
You can talk about it. There's no reason to talk about it.
I know. I wanted it to like come up naturally, so I'll wait. But we didn't say one of our phrases. but that's okay.
Oh, this podcast isn't over, so you know.
Oh, I thought we were. I thought that was wrapping up, right?
I thought we were still gonna go.
We're just getting started.
Yeah, I thought we were.
What time? How much longer? How much have we gone for? We've probably gone for an hour now.
Yeah. What? How much we got left?
We have 7 minutes.
Okay.
We have 7 minutes to wrap it up.
Well, I was thinking we do one more.
Okay.
One more hit of
One
the
more
record.
15-minute interval.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Wonderful.
So yeah,
We'll cut all this little stuff out, I guess.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Nothing you're planning on talking about? No.
Not that I could think of. Oh yeah, I was on a very real note. So I've been doing school for a week now.
1 second before you do that.
You gonna stop it?
No. I just realized something.
Uh-oh.
Ian's ready to open up.
Yeah, I was ready to just start crying.
Over where?
I'm getting a little cold.
Oh, there we go. We're representing, huh?
Yeah, warm up here.
Yeah.
No cap.
That's mine.
No, it's. Jada, shut the fuck up.
There we go. There we go. Is someone playing music? Or is
I'm
that the club, I think.
I'm just a little cold, so I just had to put on my hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I wearing?
It's a Vancouver,
Audience member?
Vancouver Film School hoodie?
Whoa.
Yeah. So Oscar and I are going to Vancouver Film School. Oh, that was good timing.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I've been going to school for like a week now. It's online right now, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things. I know in the last podcast we were like, hey, the reason we took so long to go to school was because it was online and we wanted to be having it in person. But they kind of sprung it that it was online.
Very last minute.
I was packing my stuff to leave to go the next day, and then they're like, oh, it's online. I got an email as I was done packing.
It's only for a week, basically.
It's only for a week, so it's fine. Anyway, yeah, on a very real note, I was in my class like 2 days ago. I was just kind of sitting there, and I noticed myself. I was like, oh, starting to get a little emotional. And I was close to almost tearing up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why is this? So I just kind of sat there, and I was like, why am I so... I'm not sad. I was like, okay, this is weird. This is one of the few times where it's like almost tears of joy. Because I can never remember a time where I've been this content in school or like learning a subject before. Like, sure, there's been media, but that was just fun. Like that was an elective, and it was pretty much just us hanging out all day. So it didn't feel like school. But it's like one of the first times, even though I liked English and everything in high school, I never wanted to be there really.
This is more,
This
is
was
more refined.
Which I guess is the college experience for a lot of people because they choose what they want to get into. So, of course, they're going to enjoy it for the most part. Of course, there's shitty aspects of exams and everything. Yeah. But, no, I was sitting there and I was just kind of thinking, yeah, this is cool. I'm actually interested in what I'm learning. I'm here and I want to learn all this stuff, and I'm eager to. I'm the first time in my life in school where I'm willingly participating in, talking to people. Usually I still need to work on that. I'm not doing great at it right now, but I usually would pretty much shut off unless I was either approached or I was in a class with you or something.
Right.
Yeah. So it was a very interesting experience. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. So we're having a fun time.
We're having
I got to go in person for my first day. It was dope. Got to go in, got to meet some people. It's same old shindig. When you go to film school, you're going there to make the connections. So I'm putting myself out there, talking to a lot of people, making some friends, doing the works.
Heck yeah.
It's dope. Checking out the stages, checking out what I'm gonna do for the year. It's so much work. My schedule is essentially 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for 6 days straight.
No.
So I am a very busy person. By the end of this year of podcasts, I will probably want to kill myself.
It's okay, and we're all gonna be here for the ride.
Yeah,
and you're gonna see the breaking of Oscar.
But
we're gonna be looking back at this podcast and be, oh my god, we should have seen the signs.
But there is something very interesting that my teacher has let me know about, and I'm gonna talk to Ian about it later. We're gonna
Sorry, I was looking at the fridge.
It's okay. We're gonna have a little business chat later. I'm not gonna talk it on here.
Oh, okay.
It's a little more of a under the radar, but I am excited for where the year's gonna take me. There's potential for something very, very cool to happen.
Yes. Another exciting thing is that this for the first time, pretty much, school won't be hindering us from creating projects and stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be almost forcing us to.
Yeah.
So I have to write a script in a couple days and everything. And usually I'd be like, oh, I'll put it off and that will last. I won't write a script in months. And then it will take me a few months to even get halfway through one.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, I have to constantly like, oh, I have a deadline. I got to get this out, which is very good. I'd say a lot of it's no longer, we can't really procrastinate. We have trouble with that. You're a lot better at it than me. You're usually good at pushing me to actually do shit.
I'll tell you the one thing I appreciate in like not because of you said that, but one thing I will appreciate is one of the classes I'm taking is as a director, you need to learn how to encourage people to do their work in a nice way. And so
you have a lot of practice.
They're teaching me how to speak to people that aren't doing their job and do all that well. Which in the first place, when I worked at the coffee shop, I was not very good at. You know, I was pretty quiet, and then when someone did fuck off, I wouldn't tell them until it was like too far, and then I'd be like, "Don't fucking do that," and then I'd blow up. So, you know, it's good. It's good to have this practice. It'll definitely be useful. And when Ian doesn't finish his scripts, I'll be nice to him.
I can't wait. I'm just kidding. I can't wait for you to be lenient towards me.
Right.
No more physical abuse.
Anyway, continue about your due date.
That's all. I was gonna say it's just nice that I am forced to make stuff now.
Maybe we'll have some new faces on the podcast.
That would be something.
I'm meeting a lot of very cool creatives in my class. So you know, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see some more faces. The problem is though that before I've introduced myself. What I haven't done yet is tell them that I have a podcast, because that's where you lose friends.
I get to that too.
So
that's how you lose friends.
Yeah, so
you gotta make the friend first.
Exactly. It's gonna be a while, because they have to see me as human first before I can be like, by the way,
I talk for 2 hours straight to a camera.
Yeah, so it'll be a bit, but there's a chance we could have some cool cats.
Oh, there's more than a chance. It's a given.
Very confident.
Again, I know we keep saying this, but this is not going to be the consistent set.
Yeah, we there's a room here.
There's a room there.
We're going to set it up as a podcast.
It's not the fire exit. That was completely a joke. I should have used the /J.
It is the guest
That is
bedroom.
a guest bedroom because Jada and Oscar share a bed. I don't know if
Ian, shut the fuck up.
Mom, do not listen to that part.
Shut the fuck up.
They're in separate. This is an I Love Lucy situation. They have 2 beds in that room, actually. Yeah. What'd you just say?
What?
Oh, he said okay.
Yeah. So I promise we'll stop dicking around in the ball pit and we'll put something in there.
Yeah. It's enough of that. Yeah. No, too many dicks, too many ball pits. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna make a setup. Hopefully.
Yeah. It'll be good.
It'll be good. And then I know this is also, we keep saying this, but dual cam.
It will happen.
It will happen eventually.
I swear to God.
We're gonna switch things up again and get 2 cameras. But right now it's just, we had a lot to talk about and a little time. You know, that first couple week grind of school really got us working. So we just decided to set up a camera and talk.
Yeah.
Did some.
So it will get better. I promise.
That's a promise.
Yeah. We'll stop Granny in the bagpipes and we'll just
Exactly.
We'll get in the other room. We'll have 2 cameras. It'll be dope.
It'll be very fun. We probably won't be able to be as consistent as we were when we were in the other studio with the brick wall. That was amazing. I don't know how we were able to do that once a week.
Yeah, it was insane that we were doing that, and we had
a new guest every week.
Yeah,
that was probably prime time right there. That will not be happening for a little bit, unfortunately.
Best case scenario, maybe we'll have one every week, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We'll see. We might have them. They just might be shorter.
Yeah.
So expect like little short broadcasts, probably half hour long, maybe.
Who knows?
And I'm kind of thinking about doing a little highlights, either Instagram or YouTube. So when I make that, I will tell you all about it, and then you can go, so you don't have to listen to all the podcasts. You can just follow that on Instagram, probably, and I'll just post little clips, good moments there. Because, there's a lot of lulls sometimes. Not LOLs, LUL.
Yeah, the other ones.
The lulls.
Yeah. So
what's new with you, Jada? What have you? What are you?
Podcast coming out.
When is it coming out?
Yeah.
When is this one?
Yeah.
Fuck. What day is it?
It's the 8th.
It's the 8th. Today is a Saturday. I will have it out next week.
Okay. So what I can say is everyone should tune in to the third year.
Oh
Film
my
festival.
god!
You're so right, Jada. Thank
Vancouver
you
Island
for
Youth
doing
Film
that.
Festival Year
Thank you for
3
doing that.
is going to be going on January 29th. The award show. We have some beautiful films. I had a little sneak peek, and fuck, are they beautiful? I swear to fucking God.
You're gonna want to see these.
You're gonna want to see.
You're
these,
gonna want to get your
goddamn-
popcorn
I'm
out.
telling you what, I'm queefing in my jeans watching this shit.
Yes, sir.
But you don't want to tune in here, though. You want
No,
to
you
want
wanna
to
tune in.
Limitless Cinematics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back
Oh
track.
right. Completely forgot we switched
Yeah.
channels.
Jada's a great producer.
She's our best. She's the best. Actually, Jada, do you want to make my dentist appointment?
Oh yeah, I'd love to make.
That's
it.
what assistants are
Jada,
for. No?
by the way, too.
It's because I'll be worried that you're not gonna do it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
Jada, can you also put my dirty laundry in the washing machine since you're my producer? Thank you.
Since you're my producer,
It's
the
just
producer's
a-
job is to do laundry.
Am I a
It's
producer now?
just a bunch of
Have you been-
is
underwear.
that an upgrade or a downgrade?
I'd say
You've
it's an
always been a
upgrade.
producer.
I was a
She was
manager.
manager. I said assistant.
Producer is the top dog. So
Oh, okay,
yeah,
so better.
So,
Yeah.
do we want to give her that much power?
she already has that much
Oh,
power.
you're right. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoy our podcast. If you want us to talk about anything, do anything fun, you want Q&As, you got questions, throw them in there.
Some silly little.
Don't even fucking care what it is. You want to know if Ian's got drip? We'll show you.
We've seen Ian's drip.
Look at my drip.
We'll show you
Look at
more
my
drip.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
rings now, bitches.
Yeah.
I'm a new
Unfortunate-
man.
yeah, Unfortunately. but-
Oscar's got more tattoos he's getting tattoos out the wazoo.
Yeah, that's
He's got
true.
a full
I have,
arm now.
I have
His
more
arm,
tattoos.
his whole arm.
Yeah, man. I'll show it on the podcast.
I personally would like to see a cooking segment. Pretty please.
That'd be great.
We can do it.
Pretty
That's not
please.
much of a podcast. That's like
That's just a fun little.
limitless
Actually, we can put that on.
conversation
We can put that
segment.
on there. Yeah,
That's true.
let's do that. The only issue, and I know this is very selfish, not selfish at all. One of the biggest reasons why I wanted the other apartment was because I was thinking
the island.
was a perfect setup for cameras.
Yeah.
This kitchen, you can't really get a good setup for cameras, like where we're cooking and talking at the same time
We
because we
can-
face a wall.
We can put it on the dinner table.
Yeah, you could use the table.
Yeah, we just have to
That's
turn
fine.
around whenever we talk.
Yeah, but
Because
that's
my
fine.
thought process would be like we'd be cutting stuff on the countertop
Right.
while we're talking to the camera.
Well, we can
Yeah,
cut
why
on
cut
the
on the
table.
table?
We just put the cutting board on
True.
the table. And
Great
yeah,
point.
Yeah.
Great
That's my
point.
reckoning.
That's your reckoning.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Let's do that.
Okay, cool.
What's our first dish gonna be? Because I have no experience. Actually, I have a
You
video
don't be
idea I really
fucking
want to do.
amazing. We should make creme brulee.
Is that hard?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that is really hard, huh?
I
yeah,
I
okay.
have done it. So
You've done it?
Yeah. So it is
Did
possible.
you do it? Did you do it well?
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty good.
let's do it.
So we could try making creme brulee.
Is it? Are you just saying it is
It's-
super
no, it's creme
Americanized?
brulee, I think.
There's like creme brulee,
Yeah,
creme brulee.
You're doing it better than I
Yeah.
am, but
You gotta get that
Creme brulee.
throatiness in
yeah,
there.
I don't use the I'm not a throat goat.
You're not a throat goat. You'll learn one
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
One day
yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
a throat goat like me.
All
What
right.
can I say?
So thank you for watching. If you got questions, throw them in there.
That was
Um,
you just cut that off just like the guy at the beach. You, we were just-
Yeah.
no trailing off or
Sorry.
anything.
Sorry.
Yeah, the throat. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, boys.
Yeah, if you guys got questions, throw them in there. We'd love to answer them. We're excited to see where this goes. It'll be a fun
Hopefully
time.
not down.
We'll see.
It can only go up from here.
Yeah, we're something I think that'll be interesting.
Some of them do.
Yeah, there you go, thank you.
through.
Just for a little, we'll get excited for it. Ian Boyd, the we can call him the virgin of entertainment. He has no taste. The only movie he's ever seen is with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Ian Boyd is going to be playing the Uncharted series.
And
So
The Last of Us.
he will. That is the masterpiece of The
Oscar's
Last of Us.
putting
But
it in
that
the
is later.
podcast, so you can't back
I
out.
know. I
Yeah.
have to
So
play
maybe when we're back, one of these podcasts, he'll give us 2 cents.
But more importantly, I'm
Fuck!
also-
You know what we didn't do? We didn't even talk about Spider-Man.
Oh, that's a whole other.
Yeah,
whole
that'll
other
be
thing.
another
That's a
thing.
whole other kit and caboodle. More importantly, I will be playing Lego Harry Potter fully for the first time. I have listen here. Look at me, folks. Okay, I had Lego Harry Potter for the Wii when I was a wee boy, and I could never get past the 6th movie.
Oh, that's weird. Ian's mic turned off. How
I could
this
never.
is-
I could,
Here, I'll turn it back in. It was a funny joke.
I could.
Mine.
Yeah, it was good. I actually got scared. I was like, am I losing my? I never made it past the 6th movie because my Wii would just start going and like overheat because there's a lot of fire in that level.
And the fire became real.
Yeah. So I could never do it. I bought the game 3 times thinking that it was the game. I went through 2 Wiis and both Wiis did it. So I was like, fuck it. Oscar has all these fandangled devices. He has all the PlayStations.
Got a PS5.
So I got it for the PS4. And I'm going to play it finally. I'm going to get to the end and I'm going to be so happy.
And he'll give us 2 cents about it.
I will give an in-depth review years later about
So,
Lego Harry Potter.
Maybe we'll do this. It'll keep us organized. Next podcast, we'll talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. We saw it opening night, but we're gonna take a fucking month to tell you what we think.
Yeah,
we will maybe.
You guys care.
Yeah, maybe we'll chime in on Harry Potter, Uncharted. We'll do something like that too. But look forward for that.
All right.
Have a good night
Have
or
a
good
day,
morning, whenever it is. We'll see you when we see you.
Thank you for
Use protection.